Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Bootstrap tutorial. In today's class, I'm going to discuss about how to create buttons in Bootstrap. So these are all the various classes that are available in Bootstrap to create the buttons. The first one is btn and the next one is the button along with the contextual classes to create color buttons. So btn-primary, btn-secondary, btn-success, info, warning, danger, dark, light and link. So these are all the kinds of buttons that you can create. You can also use button class can also be used along with anchor tag and then button tag and the input elements. And these are all the other kind of buttons that you can create wherein there will be only outline. So the inner filling of the color will not be there, only outline will be there. So for that, for all the contextual BTN primary and all that, in the middle, like you'll be adding outline. So BTN hyphen outline hyphen primary, and then secondary for secondary success, info, warning, danger, dark, and for light, you just need to write this particular class. For BTN hyphen outline hyphen link light, since everything the text also will be light, so you won't be able to see anything. So in that case, you just need to make text a hyphen dark. Along with this, you have the other classes wherein you can create different sizes of the buttons. So the first default one is like where you don't put any class like btn large or btn small. So if you want small button, you will be using btn-sm. If you want large button, you will be using btn-lg. In the same way, like you will be able to create the total container width kind of buttons by using the class which is called as btn-block. And then you can make a button active, and you can also make a button disable. You can also create spinner buttons by using the spinner hyphen border class. So by using spinner hyphen border hyphen sm, you can make a small spinner. And then you can also use another kind of spinner class buttons by using the spinner hyphen grow, and in here also you can actually make the spinner hyphen grow hyphen small. Okay, so we'll see all this in practicals now. So let me get back to the editor. So this is my editor. So I'll be showing you how to create buttons over here. Um, so I have included all the Bootstrap code for CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, and all that in the head tag. So we already know that. So I have done that, and whatever I need to include, I'll be including in this particular body tag. Okay. So inside the body tag, I'm creating a button by using. First, let me create a container. So I'm saying div class is equal to container. Okay, and then I'll be taking a margin, so I'll say empty3. Okay, so let me close the div tag, and inside this container, so I'll be putting my button. Okay, right. So to create the button, I just need to take the button tag. So I'm saying button, then type is equal to button. Okay, and then I need to give the class attribute. Class is equal to, so in here I'm saying it is btn. So whatever name you want to give to the button, you can give that. So I'm saying this is the default button, so I'm naming the button to be default. So let me close the button tag. Okay, so once I close this, let me show this on the browser. So you can see this is the default button, but you can see as I click on it, you can see like the borders appeared to it and all that. So this is the default button. Okay, so let me create the button primary button. So here in after btn, I need to say btn hyphen primary. Okay, so I need to say btn hyphen primary. So let me show you the effect of this. So this is the primary button that is created. So in the same way, let me show you the secondary button. Okay, so this is the secondary button. Let me show you the light button and the dark button along with the secondary buttons. Okay, so let me actually copy this. Okay, so this is the dark. Okay, and this is light. Okay, right. So let me reload it. So you can see the three buttons over here. So wherein secondary is gray, dark is dark gray, and light is a little bit light gray. Okay, so that's the difference between secondary dark and the light. Okay, so let me create the danger button here. Okay, so this is danger, and let me show you success. and info. Okay, so this is danger, success, and info. Okay, and we can also create link buttons. So wherein I can say, let me just take off these two. Okay, let me create the link button. So herein I am saying btn-link. Okay, so when I do this, you can see that the button appeared as a link. Okay, so you can see that it appeared as a link. So this is the link button. So we'll move on to the next class. What is the next class? You can use button along with the anchor tags. You can use this along with the input tag and the button tag. So I already showed you how to use it in the button tag. So let me show you how to create buttons using the anchor tag. So first thing that I'll do is I'll take off this and let me create an anchor. So which is A, and then I'm giving href. As of now, I don't have any href. So I'm just keeping it empty, or else you can also put a hash there. So then I'm saying class is equal to, so class is equal to btn. And what is it? Let me create btn-danger button. And then I'm saying role is equal to, so what is the role of this? The role of this is a button. So I'm giving this attribute, and then I'm closing this. It is a link button, right? So I'm just saying that it is the link button and I'm closing the anchor tag. So let me actually refresh this and show you. So this is how the button is created, and it is a link button. Okay, so it is a button. As you click on this, you'll be moving on to some other href that I have, that I'll be mentioning over here. So let me show you how to give this in the input tag. So inside the input tag, so this is input tag, right? So inside the input tag, there is an attribute which is type. So I'm saying type is equal to button, and then class is equal to, so what is the class? Class is equal to btn, and I'm saying btn-info. So I want to create an info button, and then value is equal to, so I just need to mention the value inside the input tag. So the value is equal to input button. So I want to create an input button. So I'm just saying value is equal to input button. So let me actually show you. Okay, so how the button, so this is the input button. Okay, so I can use this class inside the input button as well. So let me actually create one more input, so wherein I am saying the type is equal to submit. Okay, so here I'll say that it is the submit button. So I'm mentioning the submit button, and here also I'll change the value to be submit. Okay, now you can see that the submit button will be created. Okay, so this submit button will have the submit properties, whatever are mentioned, so it will do that functionality. So this is how you can use the btn classes along with the anchor tag and then the input tag. So now let us see the other classes. What are the other classes? So let me just go in here. Okay, so we already have seen this. What is the next one? So we need to see the outline of it. So let me come here. Okay, so let me create the outline button. So let me take the button tag. Button type is equal to, okay, so button type is equal to button, type is equal to button, and then class is equal to, class is equal to btn and btn info. But what do you want? You just want, so let me, we already have seen this, right? So this is a button, and then let me close the button tag. So when I do this, I'll be getting a button with the full info color in it. So now let me give outline here. So I'm saying button outline hyphen info. So when I do this, I'll be just getting the info color as an outline, but as I bring the mouse on top of it, it will be filled. Okay, right. So this is how the btn hyphen outline hyphen info works. So you can do it for all the colors. Okay, so all the contextual classes you can do it. So if it is danger, you can see that it gets the red color, and if it is success, like you can try it out. Okay, so all the other ones for success, you can see like it is green color and all that. Okay, right. So what are the other classes? So we have seen all the outlines. Let me show you the light one. Let me show you the light one. Okay, so btn hyphen outline and then light. Okay, so you can see that if I am not bringing my mouse on top of it, I cannot see anything. Okay, so when I bring it, I can see it. So in this case, like you can make the text to be dark. Okay, so you can say text dark. Okay, so when you do this, you'll be able to see the text over here properly. Okay, so that's the reason why you just need to associate text hyphen dark or any other color which will be visible. Okay, so along with the btn hyphen outline hyphen light. So we'll see what is the next class. So the next class is btn large and small. Okay, so let me create three buttons over here, which will in terms of their sizes. Okay, so let me take the info button and I'll be taking off this text hyphen dark. Okay, so this is the default button that is created. Okay, so say for example, I want to create the large button. So I'll be giving, okay, so I'll be giving the class over here, which is btn-lg. Okay, so in the same way, I'll be giving one more class in the next button, which is btn-sm. So let me actually do this in their order. So let me put them in order. Okay, so this is LG large button, this is default button, and this is the small button. So as I launch this, you can see this is the large button, this is the default button, and this is the small button. Okay, so these are the classes. And now let us see how to create btn block. Okay, so btn block, let me actually practically show you that. Okay, so this is btn-info, right? So let me give a break here, and then I'll be including a class over here. I'll be including a class over here, which is btn-block. Okay, and let me show this. Okay, so you can see that the button. So let me give one more break. Okay, and let me launch this. So you can see that block button will spread across the entire width of the container. So this is called as the btn block button. What is the next class? So the next class is active and disabled. So let us check that. Now I can make a button active by giving the class active over here. So say for example, here for the large button, I am giving active here. Okay, so let me show you practically what is active. When I bring the mouse on top of it, you can see that the color of the button is changing to a bit dark. So when I say active, now what is happening is I made this active. So before I could actually bring my mouse and all this, it is becoming active over here. Okay, so this is being active. Now, if I disable it, so I'll be making the below button disabled. So we'll see what will happen. So it will become light. So I cannot do anything with it. So it becomes disabled. Okay, so these are the two classes, active and disabled. So let me actually show you what are the spinner border and all that, and I'll close this. Um, so to do that, I just need to, okay, I'll just remove all this. I'll say button type is equal to, okay, so what it is button, and then class is equal to, so I'm saying btn and btn hyphen success. Okay, so I just have created a button over here, and in here what I'll do is I'll take a span tag. So I'm saying span class is equal to, so I'll be taking spinner hyphen border. Okay, so I'm taking spinner hyphen border, and I'll add that small and all that later. So this is the spinner border, and I'm closing the span tag, and then I'm closing the button. So let us see what will happen. So let me actually load this and show you. So this is what is called as the spinner. Okay, so this is the spinner button. And if you want to add any text to it, I'm saying that it is loading. So let me tell that it is loading. Let me put two dots here, three dots here. So you can see that it is showing loading, but compared to the text, the spinner button is a bit large. So if you want to make it small, come over here and include one more class, which is spinner hyphen border hyphen small. Okay, so when I do this, you will be able to see that the size of the spinner have reduced. Okay, so you can use this, and let me actually show you the other class, which is spinner grow. Okay, so I'm changing the class name over here, which is grow. Okay, so grow, and I'm making the grow also. Let me take off this. Okay, and then we'll see the grow now. Okay, so as you see, like, this is the grow, but it is by default it is a bit large, right? So if you want to make it small, you can say spinner hyphen grow hyphen sm. Okay, so when you do this, the size of the grow will reduce. Okay, so I hope you understood the difference between these two. Okay, so this is without the small class, and this is with the small class. You can see the difference. Okay, so this is by default, and this is when we have used the small one. Okay, right. How to create buttons in Bootstrap. I think I have covered all the classes. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.